lovelies, welcome to lanmouSpitual. We have changed the name of the channel. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the first week of February 2020. Thank you so much, Taurus. You had the highest views for the last week's video. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Let's keep growing. Let's keep evolving. We're gonna change things a little bit with the channel. As you guys can tell, the name has been changed to match the name of the business. When I started the channel, I already had an established business, but for whatever reason, I wanted to separate them. But I really want to focus more energy on the channel and bring things together to make it easier. So we are lanmouSpitual now. Also, we will change the way we do the reading. We'll focus on astrology, general messages the first week of the month, then the second week on love, the third on career and women's. Something just shifted. I don't know what it is. That is so weird. I still cannot tell what just shifted. Is it my light? I didn't touch it. Yeah, I think it was the light. The setting on my light, it just changed. It's like it's dropped. That is amazing. All right, there you go, Taurus. And for the fourth week, I really would like to do a live reading for you guys. Let me know if you're interested. Let me know if you have ideas, okay? Here we go, Taurus. For this February, this month of February, we are going to focus on love for the first 2 weeks because it's Valentine's Day and the energies have been so all over the place. January was hard. That was a tough month for all of us as a collective. My goodness. Even if things were going right in your life, just the news alone, it was just, oh my God. If I tell you, Taurus, when I was shuffling and meditating on your energy and this card flipped out and I actually looked at it, be supportive, it came out like before I started recording, and here it is again. It was supposed to be for you. This is just amazing. I tell you, the way spirit works, the message will come out the way it's supposed to come out. Trust and believe, okay? And that's why when you're watching this general reading, if it does not resonate with you, don't try to make it fit, don't try to make it work, don't be upset, because it just may not be your reading, okay? But it's for someone. There's a reason why it's coming through. So here we go. At the bottom of the deck, we have number 32, relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. It takes strength to recognize the need for change, okay? And the card that actually came out for you, Taurus, is a number 45, a 9, drills down to a 9. Be supportive. Amazing. It says, make a genuine effort to show you care. Make an effort to show you care. And here's Cupid's arrow here. In one hand, I'm getting major Sagittarius energy with that Cupid's arrow here. And the maiden with this long flowing hair and flowers on the hair. There's a butterfly in the back. It's almost like there's a sense of a tunnel here that angels just flew from to capture that maiden, to support that maiden, to show support and to show that the universe care for that maiden. So it's weird I'm saying maiden for this feminine figure here. So this is amazing. Be supportive. Be supportive to those around you. Be supportive to your loved one. This is a love-centered reading. So for some of you, especially if you're in a relationship, show support to your partner, okay? Spirit is asking you here, again, to evaluate your relationship patterns, to pay attention to your relationship patterns, especially for those of you that feel like there may be a need for change. There may be a need to adjust things, okay? And it's going to require strength from you in order to make those changes. Let's see what messages Guidance Spirit have for you. We are using the Fountain Tarot for the main reading, and we use the Fountain Spread as well for this reading. Let's see messages for Taurus. And yes, these cards are pre-shuffled. We're doing a little bit more shuffling here. There we go, Taurus. Show support. Show support. to your loved one, your question, the situation. We have the devil, major arcana number 15. And in what led to this situation, to the question, we have the fountain. Okay, this is a card, the namesake for this deck here. And the U position, Knight of Cups. And we have the other people involved here showing up as Temperance, major arcana number 14. And here we have the outcome. Seven of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, what do we have? The Emperor, major arcana number 4. So what's facing this whole reading here is a sense of there's a higher authority, okay? There's a sense here that someone is, yes, grounded, but also someone is receiving their wisdom, is receiving their information from a very spiritual space, okay? From a, like, you would say someone who have access to the Akashic record, someone who have access to higher information, to their higher mind, to higher knowledge, okay? Who's in full authority of their life, of their surrounding, of their environment. Someone here was very abundant also, because the Emperor is very rich. The Emperor lives a very rich life. So just the light here again. So that's what's facing this whole reading. It's a thing of foundation here. But we start here with the question, which is about the devil, which is about, for some of you, maybe having question in Taurus. It was you last week. We had this reading that was about, like, there is black magic may be involved. And I know some of you had a sense of, I had messages, private message and comments on this reading that was saying things as if, like, intuitives and always say things about black magic to get people to pay for tarot reading. If you feel this way, please do not, I would rather you don't even bring that negative energy into this channel, because I don't even push my business so much on this channel, because I really would like to build a community of people that are trying to grow together spiritually, that are trying, not so much like what's this reading and the next reading and the next reading, but for you to start to develop your own intuition about things that are happening in your life, to be present in your own life. And that's why my reading tends to be a little bit longer, because I take great care to explain the cards to you guys and the energies the way I'm reading them, and to let you know as well when I'm channeling messages, because I do want you to learn this for yourself, to understand it, not just from a logical point of view, but also from your higher mind point of understanding, if you will. So if you're feeling like that, just not just this reading from in my channel, don't watch any reading at all. Take a step back, okay? Meditate, try to seek answers from within. And that's one of the reasons why this channel was called Lanmou Tarot at the beginning. When I've been operating as lanmouSpitual, I've decided to bring it all together now, because I wanted to separate the two. So here you go. This is not about readers trying to bring you in. This is not about that at all. And it's a little bit offensive, but I don't take offense to it, because I know people sometimes are in their feelings about things, especially when messages may be a little bit negative. But here we have the devil again. This is your question. This is how this reading starts, okay? This is, again, look at this. This is the negative energy, almost like, look at the image in here. It's almost like two people being separated. Look what's on top. There's like this negative energy coming down, like to push two people apart. And you can see almost like it's bringing them pain, but it's like tearing them apart. Let me pull the card here so you guys can see. And it starts here with this. That's your question. That is the situation that you're dealing with. That's it. That's how it starts. And you guys, I pre-shuffle these cards before I start recording. And you see I shuffle on camera again. But that is the situation you're dealing with. That's why this card came out like this again. And you had the devil last week, Taurus, in your reading. I'm taking great care to go over time to explain that to you guys, for you to understand that for yourself. What you're going through right now, it's something like, perhaps it's not just one person, because you had the highest views. I feel like a lot of people, and I had the comments to say that, yes, it resonated. They can feel it, that someone is pulling them apart from their person. And this is a love focused reading, okay? And here we have the next card, which is what led to the situation. And we have the fountain. And the fountain is literally on this deck is the next card after the world card. Is a card about oneness, okay? Oneness with yourself, oneness perhaps with your person, and oneness with the cosmos, oneness with the universe, that interconnectedness of all of us, okay? How we all together we even though we may not know that person across the room, even though we may not even make eye contact from that person, but somehow these persons, their own energy from all the way across the room, they have an effect on you because we are connected. And until something drastic happens, you may not realize it. Until that person perhaps fall down, like today that happened to my sister. She's at the grocery store and an older lady in front of her literally just collapsed right there at the checkout lane. And no one else knew what to do. She had to step up. And then you realize, like, all of a sudden how much you care about your fellow beings. You realize all of a sudden how much, you know, you would step up, how much whatever they're going through right now, whatever energy they're in, how much it affects you. Sometimes it takes drastic things like that to happen for us to realize it, how connected we are. But she noticed right away she was much older, you know, hunched over, kind of like slouching. And then she's like, "Are you okay?" By the time the lady couldn't even talk, and she literally just collapsed on the belt, on the checkout belt, like today, literally a few hours ago. And it's this kind of thinking, like, there's an understanding here what led to this situation. I feel like it's because that whether it's you and your person, I feel like you need to, during this time, to not feel the need to control things, okay? I feel like there's someone who was trying to control this relationship, to control who is together and who stays apart, okay? There was a sense of that, because what we don't have a number in this fountain card. What we have is that infinity symbol, because what we know is we always are, we always were, and we always will be. That's for certain, okay? So what we know is that interconnectedness. It's also that loop that never ends, okay? It's also that karmic cycle that, you know, we had the lessons we have to learn, and spirit is telling you, like, to learn to go with that web and flow of the universe, to allow, like, magic, to allow the divine plan to unfold in your life, to not push, to not resist, to not try to control things, to make things work, because what is yours is always yours. No one can take that from you, okay? No one can take that from you, no matter how much they're trying, no matter what they do. Spirit wants you to know that, okay? You are God's manifestation of love. You are protected. Hence the temperance card we have here. That's the next. But this is you in the situation. You are showing up as the Knight of Cups, okay? In this reading, Taurus, you are an earth sign, but you all in your feelings. You're showing as a knight, and it's the Knight of Cups is not it's not the King of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a messenger of love. But this messenger here is like on the waterfall. It's like he's about to just get swept off by this waterfall. The feelings, there's so much water, so many emotions. There's so much, like, being taken over. Like, he can't withstand that waterfall. If that water is so powerful. Have you ever been around a waterfall? Oh my goodness. I once visited Niagara Falls. And one of the little excursions you can do there is to go on that boat ride where the boat goes under the waterfall, and like, when you're looking at it from afar, you know it's powerful, you know it's strong, but you don't realize it until you get close. And we have all those raincoats to put on, like those plastic raincoats. It was just a joke. That water was so strong, and you don't even go immediately under it, okay? It was so strong, it was so powerful, like just the wind of the water that it pushes was just like, why do we even bother to put that in a raincoat? So it's one of those things, like, there's so much emotion, there are so many feelings there, okay, that you almost overcome. There's no way for you to control that. There's no way for you to support yourself, to restrain yourself. There's no way for you to almost like what's the word, to secure yourself, and on that pedestal you're sitting on, there's water flowing from above, and here again there's a little platform and more water flowing. You're at the edge here. You're gonna fall over almost by the sheer weight of these emotions, of these feelings. It's so much, it's overpowering you. Okay, Taurus, during this time. And if this is you, this is the you position in this spread. This is not your person, this is you. Even if some of you seeing your person as such, but this is you, that this is your perception of it, or you going through that. And I feel very heavily, some of you are very emotional during this time. There's a lot of feelings. All you can think, all you can focus on is on the feelings, your emotions. Okay, whether hurt, whether feelings that you want to express, that you want to show, but that is what that you are on. That's what you are focusing on. Okay, right now. And here we have the other people in this situation. We have temperance. Temperance is all about moderation. Temperance is about guidance. Temperance is about healing. Temperance is about angelic protection. Okay, someone here, and we see some masculine energy in the nude. Okay, mixing something, and we see that source. We see, do we see almost like a lightning strike straight from above down below them? This is someone here. This is kind of like who's guided, divinely protected with temperance. So the other people that are involved here, they are protected. So Taurus, ask yourself, if all this emotion, all these feelings, that's what was leading you to that's what brought all of this on. You may want to take a moment to look at your own patterns in the relationship. Okay, are you being real? Are you living in reality? Are you being grounded as an earth sign? How grounded are you in the reality of things? Okay, because I feel like for some of you, you might have lost your sense of stability. You might have lost the sense of your own self, your own foundation, your own authority of yourself, of your world, of your being. Okay, and there's a sense here there may be other people that want to help you. There may be other people here in your life that are watching you going through this, that are watching you literally losing yourself in this whole situation, that are gonna bring you back in, that is gonna try to help you rein this whole thing in, because that's what temperance is about. Okay, this coming back to oneness with the universe, coming back to oneness, to your higher self, more in alignment with your higher self. Surrender it to that you are. Okay, that you are Taurus, you're an earth sign, who you are, what do you have to offer, okay, and what's important to you. That's why this is here. That's what led to this whole situation, to this whole thing. Some of you really went through some very tough time here. Look at what happens here. This is the outcome. 7 of Cups. Confusion. Illusion. Okay? A Scorpio energy. But there's a real sense here on Taurus where you're still feeling almost confused by your feelings, by your own feelings, confused by the options, by the choices that the universe has presented you. You're still confused. I feel like a lot of you, it's by your own feelings that confusion is. Confused by the things that you had to endure. Why I had to go through all this? Why did this happen? You keep asking yourself. That's your journey. That was your path. And ask those questions, but don't ask those questions from a sense of lack or from a sense of victimhood. Ask those questions from a place of strength, from a place of wanting to understand, from a place of openness, and allow the answers to come through. Because Spirit is with you, the angels are with you, protection is here, healing is here for you. These are the other people involved here, wanting to bring this towards you. Will be actually bringing this towards you, because this is temperance, major arcana energy. This is not something you can control. This is not something that you can stop. Okay, yes, what led to this world situation, you needed to go to this was part of your journey towards awakening, towards reaching enlightenment. You needed to go through this so you can get back again in touch with yourself, to go to do the shadow work. No, it's not easy. People think being a spiritualist means everything in your life is going to be perfect, no problems whatsoever. You're going to manifest and get everything you want. No, what if that thing you're manifesting is not for your best and highest good, and that of those around you? What if that thing that you so desire is you think that's gonna be good for you right now, and then in 2 years it's gonna be a real issue, and spirit is trying to protect you from, right? So it's one of those things. Okay, we have to do the work, we have to go through the ups and downs, we have to be open to receive and to learn and to grow. And a lot of that you went through that led to this whole situation with the fountain here, it was part of your awakening process, okay, Taurus? And it's hard to imagine it. If this is not you, then it was your person, it was part of the awakening process. But spirit is asking you to be supportive. Spirit is asking you to look at your relationship patterns. There are some tough lessons that some of you needing to learn, and that's what was been going on with you. Here we have number 4. Number 4 is the house. Yes, number 4 is the house, and this is about you getting your home in order, okay? This is about you bringing healing into your home, and I don't even know where to put it because I was shuffling, but I wasn't thinking about any one card, but we'll put it here, like your home was an important aspect in this regard. Let's get some clarification on the devil for you. What does that mean in regards to your question? Negative energy, negative habits, negative entities, whatever is that situation for you here with the devil card. There may be a need for you to look at the patterns, to take accountability for your own actions, for your own part of it, and to have courage and strength, okay, and in order to make the changes that are necessary. Let's see here. Clarification on the devil, spirit, for Taurus. Clarification on the devil for Taurus. And this is going long, Taurus. I'm sorry, I did quite a bit of chit-chat at the beginning for you here. Well, with you. Let's see. Clarification on the devil for Taurus. Clarification on the devil for Taurus, spirit. Oh, here we go. We have number 43. This is the labyrinth, right? Going in circle and circle. And for some of you, you might have to, the thing with the labyrinth is sometimes you have to get lost before you can find your way, okay? You have to go through that devilish energy. You have to go through these negative patterns. You have to go through this negativity. You have to almost like you experience this. Perhaps you needed to get lost so you can retrace your steps, so you can be found again, so you can come to oneness to the universe, so you can learn to let go of control, so you can allow things to happen naturally, so you can go to your awakening process, okay? One more on the 7 of Cups being the outcome for Taurus. Clarification on the 7 of Cups for Taurus. Clarification on the 7 of Cups for Taurus. Wow, flow out and open. Number 2, luck. A bit of luck for you. This is the clover. This is a bit of luck for you, okay, Taurus? Spirit is telling you this is number 2. And by the way, number 2 is always about choices. Which way do you go, to the left or to the right? And we have the 6 of diamonds here telling us about the give and take, the finding a sense of equality in the give and take in a relation, in a situation, whether it's a equality between emotions and logic, equality between masculine and feminine aspect of the selves. But there's a bit of luck coming your way here in the way you deal in regards to your options, the option that you have, the choice that you have to make. Because the thing with the 7 of Cups is it also have to do with options, someone having many possibilities. And with the number 2 from the Lenormand, the number 2 is always about the choice, right? 2 ways, left or right, right? So there may be that you're gonna have a little bit of luck in regards to making that decision, in bringing a sense of fairness and a sense of balance in the give and take in regards to your situation or to the choice you have to make, okay? Oh, that was quick. This is the Woman's Oracle card. At the bottom of the deck here we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yes, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And the card that flew out for you mighty quickly here is free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. It is time to take back control of your life. And yes, I am not surprised because this card was so strong though it came out for you, as in for you to have for you not only to be supportive with the card that came out for you, but also for you to find your strength in order to make the changes that are necessary in regards to perhaps negative relationship patterns, okay? To take control of your life. Control, as the Emperor does. The Emperor is all about control. The Emperor is in control of their kingdom. If you feel like you've been stuck in a negative situation, if you feel like you've been stuck in dealing with negativity, Spirit wants you to know you're not stuck. Spirit wants you to know no one can keep you stuck in a situation. No one can chain you. You are free. You just have to ask. You just have to manifest it. You have to ask for help, ask for guidance. They're already there to support you, and luck is on your side. You can take control back of your life. Okay, let's see here. Notes from the universe to close this out. This is the longest one so far, Taurus, but I hope you guys received this message well and that it brings some clarity to you. Let's see here. Messages. Notes from the universe. Message for Taurus. Message for Taurus, Spirit. Message for Taurus. Message for Taurus. Message for Taurus. For some of you, yes, you need to be supportive, but I also feel like Spirit wants you to know that you are being supported at this time as well. That's why we have the angel here almost coming from that tunnel, like you're saying, to hold on to that maiden, to show that we support you, the universe support you, right? And I like I told you guys, I got major Sagittarius energy when I saw that bow and arrow with that angel. And yes, and again, the Temperance card did come out for you. That is the card of Sagittarius. Okay, so there's someone, a wise person, perhaps a Sagittarius, that's going to come around to help you, to show you, to give you support. So recognize that person. If you have a fire sign, especially a Sagittarius in your life during this time, that's giving you advice, that's showing you support, just know that Spirit sent that person for you to be there for you during some challenging time. Okay, Taurus, here you go. And it's still sided. We have here, all there is to love has been there all along. Exactly, has been there all along. Has been there all along. It's the same infinity symbol, like it's all has been there all along. Okay, when you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. You so walk the universe. It's because you've grown. That love has always been there. Okay, recognize it. Learn to recognize it and to let go of negative patterns, negative people, negative way of relating, negative energy. Leave all that in the past. You Spirit is pushing you toward an awakening. Okay, and you have a lot of support during this time. Hold on to that, pray on it, meditate on it, ask for help. Okay, and I'm sending you so much love and healing energy, Taurus. Thank you so much for your support. Like, comment, subscribe if you would like to show support to this channel. And if you're interested in booking a service, visit lanmouSpitual.com, and I'll see you next week. Until then, remember, only love is will. Thank you so much, Taurus. Bye bye.